Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Sephora recommendations and wish list video. I have so much product to go through for this video. I decided to do it a little bit differently this year. I just wanted to share with you absolutely every single category of what I'm currently using right now that I'd recommend to you. These are my favorite products right now that I think are worth it. I will have the dates on the screen and in the description box if you're not sure of when to shop. But there are different days for different tiers. Rouge shops first on April 14th, and I cannot wait to place my order. My wish list is extensive, so this video is going to be quite long. So make sure you're comfy, grab a piece of paper, pen, pull out your notes on your phone. You're going to be wanting to write this stuff down. I got you covered for everything in this video, so I cannot wait to share with you all the stuff that I'm loving that I think you guys will love too. We do have old favorites, which you'll guess, but some new stuff that you probably have not heard of that I cannot wait to share with you in this video. So thank you so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and let's hop into the Sephora recommendations and wish list. Timestamp for the wish list will be down below, as well as absolutely every single product linked in the order that I talk about it, because I like to organize it for you that way. If you need to come back to reference this video, pull up the description box. Everything will be laid out there. We're going to start with primer, and I have two here to share. One new, one you'll be able to guess, and one that's a repurchase. I might actually repurchase both, but we will see. Trying to be good this year. My haul will actually surprise me too. We'll see how much I end up actually cutting back on. First up, I have a product I know a lot of you probably have purchased from me. This is what I'm currently using and loving, and it is the Glowish by Huda Beauty Blur Jam. This will come as no shock. I recommended this in my last video, I'm pretty sure, and I'm recommending it again. Nothing has beat this for me currently. I've tried a bunch of pore filling products. This just works for my skin. You can see that I'm almost out of this. I truly use this all the time, and this is one of the ones that I'm going to be repurchasing. I've been going through products like crazy lately. So you will see a really good empties coming up soon, but this is one of those ones that I'm just trying to hold off on until the sale so that I can actually repurchase this and not run out of it. I don't want to ever be without this right now. And then something new to me that I highly recommend checking out, and this is for Sephora Canada because unfortunately you can't get MAC in Sephora US. But I will be quick with this. This is the MAC Hyper Real Skin Canvas Balm. If you're looking for something underneath makeup that makes your skin super silky, foundation glides on, wear better, look better, hydrated, everything that you probably want your face to look like and just stay looking like skin throughout the day. This will do that for your makeup. It is great underneath makeup and a priming product that I 100% recommend. Wish I would have got the big size myself, but if you're curious to test it out, go the mini like I did. Foundation, probably one of the hardest things for me to actually cut back on, but I'm going to quickly go over each of these for different reasons, what I feel like you may like. The first one that I have got back into wearing lately because I haven't been as tan as usual is this one from Hourglass, and it is the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I like this for super perfected looking skin. This is more on the matte side, so that's why I don't reach for it all the time, because I feel like other ones are just more hydrating on my normal to dry skin. But this one, if you have porous texture, mature skin, Hourglass is the way to go. Also, the House Labs, great for mature skin as well. Any skin type, this one. Have two shades in this. I have the lightest shade that they carry for mixing, and also my self-tan summer shade that I absolutely love. So I actually mixed a little bit of the House Labs and the Hourglass today just to give it a little bit more hydration to the skin. But this is one that I use very often, and I bought it in the lightest shade because I love the formula so much. And then coming up for the warmer months, spring, summer, this is what I'm recommending going into these next seasons. The Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. What more could you want from a foundation? Honestly, it looks like skin. It wears long. It's super lightweight on the skin. It is thin. It looks like your skin. It is gorgeous. I highly recommend this. Lightweight. There's nothing bad to say about this. I love this and highly, highly recommend. Compared to other foundations at Sephora, this is well priced too, and I think you would love this going into spring and summer. And then another one that I do recommend that I haven't talked about often, but I reach for this for everyday sort of makeup. This is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I have it in the shade 11. This one is great for, again, super thin makeup that has that blurring quality to it, because that's what I look for in a foundation. I often go for the full coverage foundations because of how they just make my skin more flawless. I like these past two that I recommend to you because you can get that super thin foundation with the perfection qualities. And this one's just great because it's super easy to apply. I like the packaging that it's a squeeze tube as opposed to a dropper. These two products are very similar though, depending on how you want to dispense it, the price point. I think the Beauty Blender does have a little bit better of a wear, but this one looks super perfecting blurring on this skin. Recommend that for anyone who has pores and texture like myself, looking for something thin. Concealer, I'm mentioning 4 here. 2 I already repurchased recently, else I would have purchased them during the sale. One of them I just ran out of, and another one I've been really into lately. So the first 2 that you've seen in Sephora haul videos that I've done are the Tarte Shape Tape and the Too Faced Born This Way. This one's huge, gonna last you forever. I recommend this to the most people if you're looking for concealer this sale time, and the Tarte one if you're looking for coverage. This can be a little bit drying on some people, so that's why I would go the Too Faced way, but the Tarte one is a staple in my collection that I always have to have on hand, so I already repurchased these and would highly recommend. I believe the Tarte Shape Tape on Sephora, they do have a limit on how many you can actually purchase. They typically do, because I know this is very popular. So if you need to stock up on concealers, do it during the sale. Don't do like I did and run out and then have to repurchase prior to the sale. Then I just ran out of this one. This is my most repurchased concealer. It is the one from Kosas. This is their Revealer Brightening Concealer. It has a super long name, but it's also a daytime eye cream, and that's why I reached for it, because it's very hydrating on my eyes. I like the added properties of skincare for my under eyes. I just feel like it's very suitable for me and something that I just want to wear. It feels like I'm doing something good for my eyes instead of just putting on makeup to cover stuff up. I'm actually doing some sort of treatment, which I like. So that's why I always repurchase this. Amazing concealer. A little bit hard for shade match though, but I am 04N. I wouldn't recommend getting a warm undertone because even the neutral runs quite warm. The tones of this are super yellow. So if you need a really good concealer, check out 04N if you're similar to me. Daytime eye cream. You can see, like I'm scraping this one. I love it, love it. One that I'm currently getting really into is the one from Hourglass. And I never purchased this because when I saw some people apply this, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna like that. However, I tried it tiny bit, super full coverage. More than Tarte Shape Tape, more than any other concealer I've tried, the coverage of this is incredible. I have the shade Sepia. They do come in minis, which is nice, so you can actually try this before you get the full size, and the little one's gonna last me forever. This has great wear. I don't typically need to set this either, and the coverage of this is unmatched compared to any other concealer I have. So I reach for this when I just need a dab of coverage. Maybe I want to bump up the Kosas one, add a little bit more coverage. That's how I kind of use it, but I have been using it all over my under eye just because I've been loving it for any full face glams that I've been doing lately, but it's good for a daily wear too because you really only need a dot of that. Powders, none of these are gonna come as a surprise to you. I literally have 3 of the Huda Beauty powders. I have it in different shades. I have Cupcake, Pound Cake, and Cherry Blossom. This, if you have texture and pores, do you see a running theme here? I like to look smooth and perfected. This will give you that. It is the most smoothing powder product, loose powder, that I have is the Huda Beauty, and highly recommend, just depending on your tone. I like a pink under eye, that's what I'm doing today, so I'm doing the Cherry Blossom. However, for most days, I'm using Pound Cake. When I want a little bit more pink to the skin and I'm doing a pink look, Cupcake. I really go either of those ways. I can use a bunch of them. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, I recently got it in Fair. Game changer for the under eye for me. I highly recommend if you're looking for something smooth to set the under eye, and this is good for my daily wear light makeup days. This does have coverage, but I have ones that have even more, so I personally reach for this for when I just have an everyday makeup look. The One Size powder, go to. This is one of the best pressed powders out there. I really like this for glam days or just to make my makeup look smooth because this is one of the smoothest looking ones on the skin. And then most recently I picked up the newly reformulated Makeup Forever powder. This is silkier on the skin. I like it even more than the old formulation. So if you have yet to test this out because you were worried about the reformulated version, Check it out during the sale. You will not be disappointed. I love this even more than the original. Have a whole video on it if you want to go check it out further, but highly recommend. For bronzing products, I have 3 here to mention. These are my most reached for right now. The first is a bronze contour. It's the LYS stick. They recently restocked these. I'm hoping they're in stock for you during the sale to save the money, but regardless, I would pick this up full price. This color is perfect if you have olive undertone. It is the shade Harmony. So for medium complected olive undertone, you need this. You'll thank me later. It is the perfect color. So creamy, super pigmented. Little goes a very long way. The shape is perfection because you can actually do contour with the angles of the triangle. It's just really well thought out and just the perfect formulation. And then for my Canadian, if you're looking for a great bronzer, want to save some money on MAC Cosmetics during the Sephora sale, Give Me Sun. I also had to purchase this before the sale because I needed it back in my life. I love Give Me Sun. It's my go-to bronzer and had to give it a shout out in this video. And then something that I have been really enjoying. I didn't love this as much as I do now when I first got it, but I've been using it so much. You can see like all the shades are pretty beat up in here. I use absolutely every single color in this palette, which is saying a lot. I love the versatility of it. You can use it as bronzer or as eyeshadow, highlight too if you want. It's a face and eye palette. It's from Fenty Beauty. It's the Sunstalker Face and Eye Bronzer Highlighter Palette. And I love the shade Private Island for bronzer. I used to use Caramel Cutie. I still do when I have more of a tan, but I will mix them often, and I always, for my daily makeup, use this darkest shade here because it brings out the green in my eyes. These I like to use on the lids. I don't typically use them as highlights, and this is great for contour. So I honestly I go across the board with this. I use them for eyeshadows for a basic matte look. Highly recommend, so versatile, and I've just been using it a ton. Blushes. I hope these are in stock. All 3 of these formulas very well could be out of stock for the sale because I feel like they're very popular for good reason because they are amazing. My number 1 though is this. It is from House Labs. It is the blush in Watermelon Bliss. I've been raving about this formula, but for good reason. Genuinely one of the best, if not the best formula for blush I've ever tried. And you will see in my wish list, I literally want all the other shades, but this is obviously my favorite one. I got it first to try out the formula, but I definitely want to pick up another one during the sale, and I'm just hoping they're in stock because this formula needs to be tried. This is one of those, if you're going to try one product, try this formula. If you're a blush person, you need to try one. I know they're pricey, but during the sale, great time to save some money on it, and it is so worth it. Then on my cheeks right now, I do have the One Size Attention Seeker blush. This is a gorgeous bubblegum pink blush. I have it all over my cheeks. I went super heavy with blush today, and I have the highlight in my inner corner, which I've been loving to do. So this has been getting a lot of love for me. I didn't think I'd use the highlight, but when I put it on my eyes, I fell in love, and it's different. I like it for me though. I just like how it accentuates my eye color. A pop of pink in the inner corner is just something different for me. So I just really love this formula and color and highly recommend it, obviously. And then these, hopefully one of them is in stock during the sale because I know how popular Rare Beauty is and how often they go out of stock. I mean, I'm signed up for so many notifications from Rare Beauty, but they're just one of those brands that just does it right. And if you're looking for blush, if you've not tried these already, you are truly missing out. They are the liquid blushes. They have a dewy and a matte finish. I'm actually wearing one of the colors on my lips, and I've been doing that often. It's the matte one in Bliss. I love the formula. I'm also wearing a little bit of Hope on my cheeks. And then I have the 2 new shades in Worth and Virtue that if you've not picked them up yet, they are limited edition, and I figure now's the time to purchase them during the sale. So this is my reminder to you. If you have not picked them up yet, now is the time. Hopefully the other shades are back in stock during the sale because everyone needs one of these blushes in your life. You don't need all of them. Well, I do. But the liquid blushes will literally last you forever. Just a dab will do. Super pigmented. The dewy ones are easier to work with, but the matte ones I feel like are a little bit more versatile because I like to wear them on the lips. Definitely try that out if you haven't. My number 1 probably would be Bliss as a recommendation because I don't feel like as many people talk about it. I wear it on the lips and the cheeks. It's so pretty. It is a matte one, but it's a beautiful color. If you love a pinky nude lip, you need to try it on your lips. If you have it already, try it on now. And then for highlight, I obviously had to recommend this. This formula got me back into highlighter, and it's from Rare Beauty. I know these are out of stock too, but I'm mentioning it because it's genuinely my favorite. I didn't want to go through everything that I love and make sure it's in stock before the sale. I'm just telling you what I truly love, and if it's not in stock and I want to even repurchase some things, then I guess we're out of luck. But these are my favorite, and this is the Enlighten Highlighter. It is so gorgeous. This is the lightest shade they do. It is a champagne, but it is light, and it gives you a beaming look. You can use it on your eyes, cheeks, anything. I use this often just in my inner corner, but this got me back into loving highlight. The formula is like skin. It gives you a glow without emphasizing texture, which is really hard to do from a highlight. 100% recommend. For palettes, one is in stock and one's out of stock, and they go back and forth, but I wanted to mention these if you have not picked them up already, because Sephora collection, 30% off. So if you're gonna get anything, Sephora collection is a great place to purchase during the sale, because anyone can get 30% off their products. These are the Sephora Micro Smooth palettes. We have Captivate and Enchant. I recommend Enchant if you're similar to my skin tone. I still like this one, but it's definitely made for those who are deeper complected, so it can be a little bit too dark on me. So I do have to kind of make this work for me, but I'm glad I have both. But this one is definitely my favorite and most used. I swear I use this palette probably every other day. That's how much it's been getting used for me. I love everything in here. The blushes, the bronzer, the highlight. It is everything that I could want. Great price point, great colors. This is one of those things that I don't think is gonna come back in stock during the sale, but if you have your eyes on this, put your notifications on. It is worth it full price to me too. It is one of my favorite products. Then for eyeshadow palettes, I just wanted to share with you my most used ones. Some you can definitely tell, I've mentioned them before, but we have the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. This recently came back in stock as well, hopefully still in stock for the sale, but a great time to pick it up if it is. I use matte eyeshadows for most looks, honestly. This one I'm using today, it's the Patrick Ta, the first one. This gets a lot of love, as you can see. It's one of my favorite palettes of all time. On my eyes, a new one for me is the NARS Orgasm Rising palette, and it looks like this. It reminds me of the NARS Wanted palette, but smaller. Great color story here, great formulations, easy to blend, pigment, everything you could want. And I've been using this for so many looks recently if you've been watching my channel. I believe this is limited edition too, so if you can pick it up during the sale, now would be the time because they're not gonna have it forever. And then I've also been using this from Huda Beauty a lot, and I'm actually considering getting the cool tone version during the sale. It is the Matte Obsessions, the Warm Obsessions one. This is way more warm than the Makeup by Mario. Makeup by Mario, I had questions. It's warm leaning, but I would consider this mostly a neutral palette, because if you compare it to this warm palette, you can see that it does pull more neutral than this one, which is classified as a warm palette. So depending on what you want for mattes, you want more warm, want more neutral, I would recommend both of those. Rare Beauty mascara, always. It is my favorite from Sephora. My Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Favorite brow gel. I use this every single time, but for brow products, you know I use my NYX one, so I wouldn't recommend anything from Sephora for brows because I just don't use them. I just always use my NYX. To set the face, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush. Nothing beats that at Sephora for me. And then for lips, we got a lot of products here. So let's just take a breather because we're gonna be here for a while. For lips, this is a new product that I recommend, and this is not for the faint of heart. This is one of the few products that I can truly say plumps my lips and keeps them plump for quite a long time, like an instant plumpness to the lips. And this is from Too Faced. It is their new Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shapers. These are plumping lip liners, and if you've tried the glosses, it's that in a lip liner. It is intense. So I have this shade in Big Truffle. All the colors are pretty. I did a short video for lip swatches if you want to go check it out, but this one is the one I'd recommend. I'm using it right now. It's my everyday lip liner. I love it. Yes, it's spicy. Yes, it's burning. It's all those things. So if you don't like that, I don't recommend this to you. But if you really want a plump lip, pick one of these up. These will give you those plump, juicy looking lips. I love these. More plumping products, the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heats. I'm back into using these on a regular. I have Fussy on my lips right now, and the other one is Hot Cherry, which, no, do I have? Yes. I have fussy on my lips right now. What am I saying? Hot Cherry I use most times, to be honest, but I've been really getting into fussy. It's a really pretty pink shade. Gives you glossy, full lips. These compared to the Too Faced lip liners, I don't even feel these compared to the Too Faced. The Too Faced is really what plumps up my lips, but these have such good color and shine to them that I reach for them often. And then also something with really good shine, but some treatment and just super soothing on the lips after you're plumping them up like that. This is the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil in number 4 Patea. I'm not sure how to say it, but it's number 4. It's the pink one. These are super sheer in color, but they are very glossy. They smell incredible, feel amazing. This, for an everyday lip product for me, is what dreams are made of. I reach for it so often. I tried out a bunch of minis and went back for this color, and I believe you can get these at Sephora US now, so I feel better about recommending since more people can access this, because before Canada, we were the only ones who had this at Sephora Canada. So definitely check out the Clarins Comfort Lip Oil. I'm pretty sure I recommended it last time, but if you haven't already, you need to check out this formula. It's great. For lipstick, I have 2 to mention. This is MAC Cosmetics Yash. It is such a pretty nude shade for me. I like this when I want a super, super nude lip or the contrast between a deeper lip liner and this. This I like to pair a gloss I'm going to mention next with it. This one from Huda Beauty in the shade Staycation. It's one of the matte lipsticks. This formula is unmatched for a matte lipstick. It is so smooth, and if you have lines in your lips like me that need to be smoothed out, this is a matte formula that's gonna smooth everything out. You can see the slight tonal difference. This has more beige, this has a slight bit more pink to it, but you can see when I'm reaching for a nude, this is the sort of depth I'm going for. They're pretty light, but I think they're super flattering and definitely pair nicely with that Too Faced lip pencil. Another treatment type product that I use on my lips on a daily are the Givenchy Rose Perfecto liquid balms. This is 001. It has this pretty marbling to it, and I just love this and how it makes my lips look and feel. It's one of those ones that's just easy, throw in my purse. I actually had to take this out of my purse because I use it that often. When I have to take products out of my purse, you know, it's a love. So this is one of those daily just throw on and go type products that make my lips feel better. Then this, if you want super shine to your lips. This has more shine than anything else that I'm mentioning right now. It is from Refi. It is their clear lip gloss. It is stunning on the lips. It will give you juicy lips. I've worn this in videos. Go check it out if you want to see how it looks like on the lips, but now's the time to purchase it. I know this is just a clear lip gloss. Out of all my lip glosses, the shine this gives, it is so incredible. One last lip product, and then we're moving on to skincare, hair care, body care, fragrance, all that stuff. This is from Fenty Skin, and it is their Plush Puddin' Intensive Recovery Lip Mask. This is great for at night if that's what you want to use it for, but because this has this light pink color to it, I've been loving this just on my lips with a more natural lip pencil close to my lips just to make it full but hydrated. So say if I've used too many liquid lips over the course of the week and I just want something super nourishing but with a tint of color, this is what I've been reaching for, but it's also great overnight if that's what you want to use it for. If that's your intention. I was using that for a while, but then I'm using a different product now, but this is just an all-around great lip treatment and one that I've been reaching for. Love the packaging and design of this. If you've not checked this out already, it's hyped for a reason, and it's one of those ones I would highly suggest adding to cart for the sale. If you have not picked this up yet and you dermaplane your face, such a great one from Sephora. It is Sephora Collection brand, so you get 30% off, and it's their facial razor. It's the metal one. You can buy the replacement blades on Sephora, so those are always readily available, and this just gives a really close shave. I like how the blades are easy to change, easy to clean. I just like the weight of the metal one as opposed to buying those plastic ones you always throw out, because the weight to it actually makes it a better shave on the face. So if you're looking for a facial razor or for your brows to tidy them up, get this. It is a must-have. some skincare that haven't mentioned too much on my channel. Some of these I've mentioned a lot, and you'll guess those, but this is something new that I have yet to mention. But I did mention that I was starting to use retinol. I couldn't use it for a long time because I have sensitive skin, and I'm still pretty sensitive to it, honestly, but this product I found is just good for me to actually incorporate it into my skincare without it being too much, because I can't use a high percentage, like at all. So this is from Kiehl's, and if you're the same as me, definitely check this product out, especially if you wanted to start using retinol, because there's so many benefits to it. This is the Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. So this is a microdose. Apparently you can use this daily. I do not still, because that's how sensitive I am to retinol. I haven't built myself up to that. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, honestly. But I'm just happy that I can incorporate retinol into my skincare. And this is formulated for my skin that's sensitive, that I can actually put this on and not have the dryness, irritation, redness, all the things that I don't want for my skin. And I'm just gradually building myself up with using this more than once a week. So this is really good for those with sensitive skin who want to use retinol. I would go there. If you've tried retinol or just been nervous, sensitive like me for years, this is the only thing I found to actually work for me and to not make my skin freak out, basically. Paula's Choice has come to Sephora Canada, which is so exciting. And this is what I've been using for my pores. My pores have been looking so much better since starting to use this, and it's the Paula's Choice Exfoliate. It is a 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, has salicylic acid in it. It's good for all skin types, unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores, smooths and even skin tone, lightweight, liquid, absorbs quickly. This I've been using 2 times a week. I am building myself up with this as well, but I'm going low and slow with everything. That is my motto for lightening my hair, for my skincare. Your skin and hair will thank you later. I've already used this up and have a backup of it. It is the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Cream, and I got this last sale, I believe. I have my backup already ready to go, and this is good because I was repairing my skin barrier. I couldn't use the retinols, the exfoliants, and all that stuff before. I took the time to repair my barrier, and this was one of those things that helped me do that. So I love it a lot. It's a great moisturizer. I can use it at night or in morning. I know some people just use this at night. I can do both, no problem. My skin loves it. So I highly recommend that. Check if they have a set, because that's where I got mine. So if they do have some sort of set, I would go that way, because usually you can get an extra product or something else to try. It's just worth it to check out skincare sets, because often Sephora has those. This, if you're looking for something to cleanse the makeup off your skin, first step in cleansing, I do double cleansing. First is a balm, and this is from Glow Recipe. I've mentioned this a million times on my channel. Smells great, works great. The best product that I've used for removing the makeup on my skin. I want something easy and effective. This is it. Plus, it's a joy to use because of the smell. I'm obsessed with how it smells. It smells like bubble tape or something. I just want to eat it. Then 2 Drunk Elephant products I've been really enjoying. We have the Debronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I know there's a ton of dupes of this out there if you're just looking for the bronzing aspect of it, but I like it because it has peptides in it as well. So I use this for skincare, but also just for matching my body if I do choose to self-tan. So I like it for that. And then their Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil is something that I want to pick up again, but I want to pick it up so I can test it next to the ordinary one, because I heard that's virtually the same thing, and if I can save money, I would love to do that, but I do need a new one to do that. This one's an empty. I really like this. This gives my skin the sort of glow that I'm looking for, and also my skin just loves oil. More so than moisturizers, I need oil on my skin at night, and it just has been working out so nicely, especially since I've been doing retinol, exfoliating, all that. I'm not dry because I'm moisturizing with oils. This smell from Sol de Janeiro, you need all 3 of these. This smell, I am honestly obsessed with. I'm running low on my body wash, so I need to get a new one of these. This is the Balm Dia Bright Clarifying AHA BHA Body Wash. It smells like strawberries and cream to me. I know it says it's black amber, plum, and vanilla woods. I get a strawberries and cream vibe. That's why I really like it. I have my Rio Dio in the smell. I like the original too, but this smell for me is everything. This is my #1 deodorant. If you need aluminum-free deodorant, get this, and the smell, deodorant shouldn't smell this good. You know what I mean? It just smells so good to me. I just love it so much. And then topped off with this body spray, because we may as well just go ham with the scent, right? So you can use this hair and body fragrance mist. I put this in my hair all the time. Like, you meet me right now, I'm smelling like this. All over. Armpits, body, hair, everything. I would recommend that in terms of scent, body care, all that, deodorant. That is my number one. If you're looking for just an everyday beautiful fragrance, this is the one that I'm always going to recommend. It's from Clean. It is the Skin Reserve blend. You can tell I have an extensive perfume collection. For me to have a dent like this in a fragrance is unheard of. For me, I just can't put it down, but I have been putting it down because I've been into 40 lately. This is like my spring going into summer scent. I'm just, oh, you need to get 40. Please pick this up. Let me know how you like the smell. One skincare product got away from me. It is from Glow Recipe as well. It's the Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. I use this for redness and just for my skin barrier to keep it healthy. So this is what I like to use. I find my skin is less sensitive when I regularly use it. I need to get a new one. I've gone through 5 of these, I want to say, if not more. One of my most repurchased products, and I'm holding off for the sale, but I genuinely didn't want to because I feel like I need it in my skincare routine at this point. And then the last thing we have are hair products. I have 5 here to share with you. I know I always get questions about how I do my hair like this, and this is with a waiver. I will link it below. It's from Amazon though, but in terms of the products I use to get the shine to my hair and just for the overall style and health of my hair, this is everything I use. I wanted to include it. For my highlights, I do use a purple shampoo. I use the one from Olaplex. It's the number 4P. It's a blonde enhancer. This works for my highlights. You can use it for brunettes. I know we often think for blondes, but this keeps my hair toned. I love it for my hair color. I've used this since I started lightening my hair. For heat protectant, this is from Oribe. It's the Invisible Defense Universal Protection Spray. I need another one of this. This I always use when I blow dry my hair, heat style, when I do my waver, curler, blow dryer, whatever. Heat protectant is always going in my hair. That is a number 1. I will never not use heat protectant, and this also has a UV protection in it as well, which is kind of cool. If you want something for the summer, you're outside like me often, spray that in your hair. Another product from Oribe I picked up last time that I want the full size of because I fell in love with this. This is the Oribe Gold Lust Transformative Mask, and I'm actually repurchasing this over my K18, which is like a leave-in mask after the shower, and any other mask, hair mask that I have in the shower right now. This is what I love the most. It leaves my hair so soft. It is incredible. I have nothing like it. Nothing. So that does come with a mini size if you want to test it out like I did, but I'm going full in, buying the full size. I know it's pricey, but this to me is worth every penny. And then for the shine of my hair, I always go in with my Olaplex number 7 bonding oil, and this is a lightweight oil that doesn't weigh down your hair, that adds that shine, that just brings life back to your ends. If you have 2nd, 3rd day, 4th day, I don't know how long you're going with your hair, but this will revive any style I have when I put it back in my ends, and it just makes it shiny, glossy, looks like freshly washed hair, super soft, great smell. I mean, I could go on and on about it, but I love this stuff clearly. And then to add a little bit extra shine, but honestly, if you're just gonna buy one, get the Olaplex first. You don't need this. This is just extra shine, you know? Do we want to be extra shiny today? I don't know, do we? But I use this when I do. So this is the Sparkling Soda Shine Mist. It's from Dry Bar. I've been using this for years. Really like it. Highly recommend. And that is everything for this Sephora recommendations section. And now we have an even longer wish list. No, we don't. Don't worry. The wish list is still long, but it won't take as long as the recommendations portion of the video. So I'm going to actually mention absolutely everything that's on my loves list right now. However, I obviously cannot purchase all these. So this is in an ideal world, if I have unlimited funds, what I would be wanting. However, you have to wait for my actual Sephora haul to see what I actually decide to pick up, because we can't get all these things, unfortunately. I love that Olaplex hair oil, but I've been seeing the K18 came out with a molecular repair hair oil that I kind of wanted to test out. It's $85 though. So we'll see how much I want to test that out. Even with the 20% off, that's kind of pricey. And this, another one of the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oils, just because I ran out and I really like it. The Orbe Invisible Defense Universal Protection Hairspray. I'm running low, so I figure, you know what? I actually save money if I buy the backups of stuff I know I'm going to use instead of buying new stuff. The MAC Cosmetics Hyper Real Skin Canvas Balm in a big size. I want to take the plunge for that. I might hold off until I'm actually done my mini though. We have the Burberry Her Elixir Eau de Parfum. It is the travel spray version, which I wanted to test that out. I'm so happy they have a travel though, because I didn't want to buy a full size. I don't need full size fragrances anymore. No. What's out of stock right now that I want is the Patrick Ta Precision Dual-Ended Nose Brush. Really want to try that out. You guys know how much I love dual-ended brushes, and this one just looks really nice. It's $39 Canadian. This, I'm not sure if I should get, so please let me know if you've tried this before, but it is the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick. It's $115, but you know what? I could review it for you, let you know if it's worth the hype. I see it all the time on TikTok, and the people I see use it, I love how their skin looks, so I kind of want to test it out just because it looks like something I'd like, but I wouldn't want to like it and then have to repurchase it. $115 is just like, even with 20% off, you know? I don't typically buy Tom Ford. We have the Glow Recipe product that I mentioned earlier. Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I've never tried one of those. I really wanted to try the Pink Sugar one. It's one of the new shades. Let me know how you like those lip butters because they look really pretty to me. We have a Morphe Soulmate Filling Gel Lip Liner and other half. Wanted to test those out. Yes, we have Morphe on Sephora Canada. We have the Pomelo Peach Blush from House Labs. Looks stunning. That's going to be hard to talk myself out of that one. MAC Fix Plus that I was thinking of buying a backup of, but I could probably hold off to the next sale. We have the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid and Collagen Brightening Eye Treatment. That is new to Sephora, I believe, and I've heard great things. When I asked for an eye cream recommendation, that was my most recommended to me, and I love the barrier cream, so I figured I probably like the eye cream, so that's something that I definitely wanted to test out. The Sephora Collection Retractable Rouge Gel Lip Liner in Hot Sauce. I saw Alex Earl use that. It's out of stock now, probably because she used it, but I wanted to test that out. Save the 30% during the sale, but it's out of stock currently, unfortunately. I need to get another one of my body washes. I also have the Patrick Ta Precision Dual-Ended Sculpting Brush that I really want to try. That's like 100%, I think, at this point. There's 4 products that are 100% I'm getting. The other ones, I'm just trying to talk myself in and out of them right now. We have the Huda Beauty Glowish Blur Jam. I need a new one of those clearly. The Orbe Hair Mask. Really want that. You can tell what's my 4 products probably. I have the Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Bronzer Duo in She's Bronzed. I liked the formula of She's Sculpted, which I did buy, but I wish it was a little bit warmer, which this one is. However, do I need another bronzer? Probably not. The Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Powder Blush in Creamy Peach just look like a pretty color, but if I'm buying a blush, it's the House Labs. The Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Eyeliner Pencil in the Perfect Brown. Still looking for my perfect eyeliner pencil. And it's saying it's the perfect brown. Is it meant to be? Do I need to get that one? We'll see. And that's everything for my wish list. It is long, extensive, a ton of repurchases though, so I feel like if I get my repurchases, I'm doing pretty good, and maybe add in a couple new things to spice it up and try out. But that is everything for this video. This is forever long. I know I talk fast for most of it compared to how I normally talk, but I had to with the amount that I'm covering in this video. So thank you so much. If you made it to this point and stuck around for the whole video, let me know in the comment section below if you made it to the end. I really appreciate the support and that you guys appreciate my recommendations. I put a lot of thought into these videos and I want to get you the best products on the market in my opinion, that I feel like are at Sephora right now. And let's save that money this time around. I'm always looking forward to the sale. So thanks again for watching. If you have not already subscribed, I'd love for you to do so by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.